Good morning, everybody. Today we have with us Khushal Bhise and Shen, his wife, who have come all the way from Mumbai to visit the alma mater. And we'd like to hear from Khushal his progress from being an IMS till his sailing career at present. Yes, Khushal.
Hi guys, so my name is Khushal Bhise. I was in 15 GME batch, so I passed out in 2016 and I worked with Williamson Ship Management as fourth engineer. So I have sailed on five ships so far, two of which were as fourth engineer. And my experience has been very good sailing wise, especially because I've got a mix of is how ships were in the olden times. Because my first ship was 35 years old at the time of joining, and the second ship when I joined was just 6 months old. So I've seen both the ends of the spectrum. So sailing wise, I've I've got a good mix of technology from the olden times and the newer machinery. So I've learned a lot sailing, and I hope now I want to keep progressing as we go on. So now I think I'm due to join maybe sometime next month.
So Khushal is a fourth engineer and he's due for his promotion soon. Khushal, how do you find interacting with the people on board ship? Have you found similarity in what was there in the old ship and at recent times? Any change you found
Change in
in people whom you met on ship?
yes. So most of the people have also like when we went on the newer ship, it was almost new for most of us because these people were also old hands on the older ship. So it was fun learning some of these things together because so many of the machineries we have seen the same type of machines on the older ship, but having that when we learned it together, we found so many nitty gritties of how it actually works and what problems it can give us. So together, I think it was a good experience because there were people who have worked on the same machines before, who have always sailed on newer ships, and there were people who have always sailed on older ships. So it was a very healthy mixture of the two.
And how do you find the change in IMS from the time you were here and at present?
It's a lot since because I'm visiting IMS for the first time since I passed out. And I remember like 30th November 2016 is when I left the campus. So today is the first time I'm coming here after almost 6 years. And it's nice to see how certain things are still the same and how much things have evolved in 6 years. Because the laboratories and there's a a practical touch. It was always practical when I was here, but now when it comes to automation and certain
Technology.
technological changes and so much of it's a hands-on experience on how automation is today actually on ships. Because today I saw some switchboards and some control panels which are like if I close my eyes and I open them and I feel I am on my ship. So it's good that students, who are studying today and will study, in the coming years, will without even setting foot on the ship, they will feel as if they are in the control room or in the engine room of a ship. So it won't be a huge cultural shock when they actually step on the ship as junior engineers for the first time.
So congratulations to both of you. Tied your knot on 11th of June this year.
Thank you.
And Shen is a dentist and he is a marine engineer. A very unique combination. She is left-handed, he is right-handed. And Shen, how do you find yourself aligned to a marine engineer?
I mean, it has its own pros and cons to being married to a marine engineer. Pros is because when he's there, he's always there. When he's gone, yes, it's difficult because you won't get to talk to him the time you want to. You have to be patient. But when he is there, 24/7, whenever you need him, at every beck and call, he's available. And I think that brings in a sense of value for the opposite person also because when you're living with the other person, there is a tendency to take the person for granted. But when you meet that person after a really long span of time, you want to value and cherish every moment when you get with the person. So I think that's one thing that's good. Another thing is there's a lot of sense of discipline that the person, because in their training days, every little thing that they taught, whether it is to be very particular about certain things or to be punctual, that sense of discipline is always inculcated in the individual. Maybe it's because of the training that's been given to them at the beginning of their career only. So I think that is another thing that's very good. And a little added advantage is to probably you to know the person you're being married to. I have known him a little than before he started his career. So yes, that is one added advantage of me knowing who I was getting married to. And definitely from that day to today, the person that he has been, I think a lot of credit goes to where he studied, because it's made him into the person he is today. He can individually stand up in a crowd of different people coming from different backgrounds and say that, yeah, this is what I do. He's proud of it. He has so much knowledge to impart in a field which is considered a not so known field, because generally when people talk about the shipping industry, more or less they know more about the deck side. The engine side is something that, oh, you have engineers on the ship also. You know, it is that sort of a thing. And then when he goes and speaks and then we will go, wow, we didn't know there was this side to the ship also. So I think it's brought in a sense of individuality in him, and he really loves what he does. So I'm glad he's finally found his favorite machines to play with, because that's what he always wanted to do. He liked to be around machines and cracking things and building them up. So he gets to build and probably work on the big ones that he really loves, the big machines. So I think it's happy to see him be the way he is today.
Very nicely spoken, Shen. I think you have spoken more about marine engineering than both of us. And you gave a lot of gist about the motto of IMS, which is knowledge, competence, and discipline. So we have seen that nearly every cadet who passes out comes with that particular flavor in himself, and it will last for a long period of time. Thank you, Khushal and Shen, for coming over. Shen, I think all the best to both of you. Have a very nice and happy married life. And may the sailing be always smooth in your career. Thank you.
Thank you.